everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you see here, I have 3 hurricanes of different heights. This one is from Dollar Tree. I think this one is from Goodwill, and this one is from Dollar Tree. Now, you can find 3 different heights at Dollar Tree because I've done it before, so you can do this, but trust me, if you go to Goodwill or any secondhand store, you can find them in all sizes, no problem. So, one of you requested a DIY where I use 3 different vases or candle holders or something like that. But these are going to be candle holders, and they can also be vases. Now, the cool thing about this is I'm going to use another vase for the base of this candle holder, and that's going to be a look on its own. So if you really don't want to do whatever I'm doing to these vases, you can just glue these 2 pieces together and be done with it because it's already a cool look. Okay, let's start with the tall vase. Move these aside. Now more than likely I'm going to get fingerprints on them, but we'll clean that up later. I'm just going to get straight to it. I have some pinstripe. And what I'm going to do is lay out a map, so to speak. A map on how I want to do this. So let's start here. And now I'm going to go straight across, trying to make sure that it's directly in the center. Now you can measure, but as you guys know, I will eyeball something in a heartbeat. Now if you don't have tape, you can also use like a wax pencil or something like that. But you need something thin. So now I want to go directly in the center. And just do the same thing. Now again, I've never done this before. You guys know I like to try new things. I'm hoping it turns out the way I picture it. That looks pretty good. It might not be perfect. So what I'm going to do now is go all the way around. I'm just trying to figure out how low I want it to go. Maybe about here. Okay, now this is what we have. Eventually I'm going to move this tape. For now, I want to put a piece in the middle. All right, let's do that again. So these are our main lines. I use this here as a reference. So I'm going to take this piece of tape down to this corner. Cut it. Bring this piece here down to there, and now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Bring it down to here, cut it, and then down to here, just like that. So what we're going to do is continue to go all the way around like that. So you will go to this next point and do the same thing. Okay guys, so we have 2 points. I have lotion on my hand, guys, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, we're going to do that all the way around and then come back. Guys, I'm back and this is what we have. Look at that. That's a cute design, right? Maybe we need to just do this design. We can come back to that on another day. But for today, I'm just going to cut away the inside. And I'm just using a utility blade. And now we have a diamond. I didn't want it to be like a perfect diamond. I wanted it to be just the way it looks. So now we are going to take the tape off this diamond. Okay, so this is what we have now. If you guys know an easier way to do this, then let me know. But in my mind, it played out this way. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and clean this glass up because I do have on actually some shea butter. So let me go ahead and clean this up and then we'll come back. So I'm back, and as you can see, I have a lid to a box, which is perfect. And I have some crushed glass. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Minda. Thank you, Michigan Red. She's always hooking me up, guys. She sent me like 3 different bottles of crushed glass. So thank you, Minda. So I have to use it. And I also have some UV resin. And this is going to be the lifesaver when it comes to crushed glass and creating with it for a bunch of you. Because y'all haven't been able to make the Mod Podge work for you. But I guarantee you, if you use the UV resin and a UV light and follow my directions, you'll master it, okay? So these are my grid lines. So I want my UV resin to be shaped like diamonds. You can still see fingerprints here and there, but right now I just want the section that I'm gonna work with clean. So what I'm gonna do is take some UV resin, and I have my lamp right here, guys. I'll be able to move it. I have it clamped to the desk. And I'm just going to put some right in the middle. I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna use it to paint the UV resin in place. Just paint it on there. And I'm being light with it. And guys, put your gloves on and your mask. I'll be putting my mask on in a minute, but I just wanted to talk you through the first section before I did. You want enough on there to hold your crushed glass in place. So after you are done, you might have to go back in and add just a little bit because all of it never sticks the first time around. Okay guys, so here comes the fun part. Let's go ahead and pour our crushed glass right on top of the resin. Oh my God, this is gonna be so pretty. This is gonna be so easy for a lot of y'all. UV resin is the shiznick. So now let's take our light and turn it on to cure the resin. I see where I'm gonna have to add some more right there, but yeah, that's fine. Now let's just take another brush, a dry brush, and just knock off the excess. So this is what you will have. Isn't it pretty? All right, I'm excited. I know y'all was saying, what is this girl laughing about? I don't know, I get tickled. When I get excited about something, I laugh sometimes. So y'all just excuse me. If you get some outside the line, just come in and wipe it off. And then just brush out the excess. Now we got some other pieces that we'll come back in later and take off, but yeah, that's how we do it. So what I'm gonna do is put on my mask and turn on my air purifier and finish the other two and then come back. This is the mask that I use, guys. Now, once you are done, you'll always end up with these little straggly pieces. Just take your knife and just pop them off. You know, if you need to put on some safety goggles, you can do that too. And remove your tape. You'll have to use your knife to help you get the tape. If you can keep your UV resin from getting on your tape, it'll be a whole lot easier, okay? So yeah, that's what it looks like so far. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest off camera and then come back. This is what it looks like once you are done. Now, it took me about 20 to 25 minutes to get that tape off. So during that process, I thought maybe I should take like a Q-tip and put a little oil on it, mineral oil, baby oil, Vaseline, whatever, and just put it right on top of the tape before you add your crushed glass. So I think that's what I'll do next time. All right, so now I have some mirror towels. So I'm just gonna cut individual strips and I'm gonna put them on the outside of my diamonds. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from the top right alongside, and I probably won't get a perfect V, but that's okay because we'll come back in and fill it in. We need to with more of the crushed glass. Let's go from here. Just like that. And then take this piece and just line it up. Press that down. I knew I'd have to come back in and add a little bit more crushed glass after, so we are definitely gonna have to do that. Let's see if I can get this line straight. All right, and this is what we have. So I'm just gonna do the rest off camera. We'll come in and fill in the missing pieces of crushed glass. So here's what we have. It's not perfect, but it looks good enough for me. Working with this mirror towel might be a little complicated for some of you, so I would suggest using something like the diamond bling. The strips are a whole lot thinner, so it would be easier to work with those. I might just come in with a strip on the outside of the mirror towel, but we'll see. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in those little open spaces wherever I see them. But yeah, this is how she looks. Isn't that pretty? And guys, honestly, I have so many more ideas that I could do with this, but I won't go that far right now. We'll come back and visit those other ideas on a different day. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. Instead of using a mirror, you can use 1 or 2 rows of this and it'll be a whole lot easier than using a mirror. But I did decide to go in with 1 row outside the mirror. I have some already cut. Just start right here at the top at that rim. As I go down, I'm pressing it against the glass. It's so blingy, it's so pretty. Oh my God. Take another row and go down the side. And just cut it wherever it meets. And then take the rest of that 1 strip and do the same thing at the bottom. Okay guys, and that's all it is to it. As usual, I'll go off camera and then come back and move on to the next step. That's what it looks like all the way around. Now I'm going to take 1 strip and put it around the top, right on that rim. Just like that, all the way around. And now we are going to do the bottom. I think I want to add a row right where the line is. Yeah, I like that idea. I'll finish this and then I'm going to let this sit outside so the sun will finish setting the UV resin. Then we'll come back and work on the base, and then our final thing will be to glue the 2 pieces together. Guys, so this is what we are going to use for the base of our candle holder. I'm going to do something really simple and easy. Anybody can do this. I'm gonna take some mirror towel. All right, y'all know my favorite thing to use, mirror towel. And I have some strips already cut. 1 strip at a time is really important for this. So what I'm gonna do is just cover the entire base with mirror towel. So I'm just gonna remove the backing from the mirror towel. I'm gonna start at the bottom because sometimes there's a chance it's gonna be uneven. You want it to be up top so it's not so noticeable, okay? So let's start right here at the bottom, right on that line. And sometimes it will come apart. Just keep going. Just line it back up with the last one and use your finger to keep it in place. And you just keep going around. This one lined up perfect. And now all of them will line up perfect. And I'll show you what to do with that. Go around, press them all down. I'm going to take the remainder from that strip and just line it up with the bottom. Just use your finger to push it up against the previous row. If you've ever wanted to put mirror towel on something, this is the best way to do it. So I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, lining it up, pushing it up with my nail whenever I need to. Remove the backing as I go. Okay, so this one won't line up. What they need to do is make a series of mirror towels that's different sizes so you can fill in these gaps. So hopefully one day they will. Okay, so you see where it left off? There's a little bit of an opening. Just start your next row to where it's not lined up with that opening. And you'll continue to do that all the way up. Okay guys, so once you finish, this is what you will have. Now, because we are doing 3 different candle holders, all our bases are going to be the same, so I'm going to do 2 more exactly like this. Now, you don't have to do this. You can just add a little bling here and there. Again, if you just want to leave it glass, you can. If you want to put crushed glass on here, you can. So yeah, you have so many options. This is what I want to do. So again, it's a DIY. Do what you want to do. All right. Here's the top piece, and this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to get my Gorilla Glue and glue these two pieces together. Clean off the bottom of both vases with alcohol. So now I have some sandpaper. I'm just going to rough both pieces up just a little. And now I'm going to take some of my Gorilla Glue that you can't tell because I have tape on it because it's been leaking from this cheap tube. But someone did leave a comment. They left me a hack. They said to put baby oil or some type of oil on here before I put the top on. So maybe that'll help. So I'm going to try that next time. I'm just going to put this around the perimeter of my vase. Alright, I think that's it for this tube. It took all my strength to pull that out. So I'm just going to stand up so I can center it. Put this on top. Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure it's in the center. And I'm going to find some type of weight to put on top so that I can make sure that these two pieces bond together correctly. So I will let this set up overnight to give the glue time enough to dry and then put it on display. As for the other two candle holders, there will be a part 2 video where I'll finish the series because the video is running a little bit too long. And I know you guys don't like really long videos, so stay tuned for part 2. Okay everyone, here's the completed candle holder and I absolutely love it. You can always make 2 of these to use on your mantle, on your coffee table, in your foyer, bedroom, or even bathroom. It's totally up to you. But please stay tuned for part 2 where I finish the second and the third candle holder that will complete this set. Thank you for taking our time to watch my video, and I'll see you in the next one.